cues you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to 302 Sports presentation of Delaware High School basketball. Today we have Mount Pleasant with a record of 14-2, 5-0 in Blue Hen Conference Play Day, hosting Newark, who is 13-2 with a 5-0 record. Mount is the number 1 team in the state. Newark, number 2 by the News Journal, number 3 by Delaware Sports Zone. My name is Mike Lang. Pleased to join you today with Jason Winchell on the side. Jason, ready for some basketball?
This is a great game, Mike Lang. A great game here for 302 Sports. Can't wait. Both teams, like you said, are 5-0 in the Flight A conference, so this could be for the Flight A championship, really.
That's correct. Now we had both teams played on Tuesday. We had Newark hosting Glasgow. The game you and I both attended. Newark with a 10-point win after a very slow start. Mount Pleasant coming off their first in-state loss. Hodgson beat them on the road, 4-point win for Hodgson. Jason, talk about what Mount would want to do coming off of that loss to Hodgson, and what's Newark looking to do today?
Yeah, Mount wants to try and get their big man, Kramer, involved. Hodgson did a good job of double-teaming him and trying to keep him off the board. If that happens, Mount has to find some other scorers like Hodges or Ali. Someone else is going to have to step up if Newark tries to stop them.
Well, Lisa Sullivan has a very deep bench over here at Mount Pleasant. She plays 13 players on a regular basis, so they have a lot of weapons. Talk about Newark, led by Mike Sharp from the outside, and on the inside they have Chaz Knox.
Yeah, Mike Sharp is having a great year. He had a strong second half against Glasgow the other night, scoring 19 of his points in the second half. He's a really good player. Like you said, Knox inside. He's good inside. And you can also got to watch out. McCants can shoot the 3-ball. Kenneth Turner can shoot the 3-ball. And they both are good at dishing out assists. So it's going to be an interesting game. One stat for Newark is they've gone to the foul line an impressive 383 times this year. That is a lot in the 15-game schedule. Whereas Mount has gone to the foul line 289 times in 16 games. So Newark will get to the foul line. The question is, can they make them? They're shooting at 59.3% on the season. So
that's just not good enough.
No.
In a tournament, that could really hurt you. So Mount Pleasant playing their 17th game today. And then by this time next week,
they're done.
They're done. They have obviously Newark today. Salesianum comes and visits on Saturday. Salesianum playing without Tariq Ingram, but they've really surprised people in those 3 games. They're 2-1 without Ingram.
Yes.
William Penn on the road next Tuesday on Fox Sports 90, produced by 302 Sports. And then next Thursday, back here at Senior Night at Mount Pleasant against AI DuPont.
Yeah, that's a tough 4-game stretch for Mount Pleasant. These aren't easy games. You got, like you said, Sally's is 3-1 since Ingram's been out, and they're scoring a lot more points a game, so they're dangerous. William Penn is probably one of the up-and-coming teams in the state. Stephen Christensen has done a great job of getting them up and running. And then you finish with AI. AI is a good team. They're struggling a little bit coming down the stretch. But whenever you have Inge on the team, you're a good chance to win.
Yeah, Julius Inge is one of the top scorers, maybe the top scorer in the state. He's had a great season. Turning to Newark, they are 13-2, 5 games left for the Yellow Jackets. Let's look at it. They have Mount Pleasant today. They have Appo at home on Tuesday. That's their senior day. And then they finish with 3 straight road games. Delcastle, their last Flight A game. Then they have Newark Charter on February 14th, and they finish up on the 15th at Christiana, the neighborhood rivalry there. Flight B team with Christiana that could be a little tough. They struggled at the beginning of the season. It turned around a little bit.
Yeah, Newark Charter's having a heck of a year. They had last time I checked, they had 12 wins. So they're a good team. So it's going to be an interesting stretch here for Newark. A little easier than Mount's final stretch, but this is the game that Newark wants to have out. Like we said, this game here decides possibly the Flight A championship today.
Stands are filling up here at Mount Pleasant. The game's been sold out for a while. So if you don't have a ticket, this is your chance to watch the game on YouTube, 302 Sports. And about 5 minutes to go till we do player introductions and get this thing rolling. I'm excited. Should be a good game. A little crowded over here today at the
Yeah.
scorers table area, but I'm ready. How about you? This is going to be fun.
This is going to be an exciting game, and this Thursday is a busy day on the high school sports schedule. A lot of games going on this afternoon and tonight. Tonight you got St. Elizabeth's boys are at Caravel at 7:15. That's going to be a good game.
One of the bigger. So we're getting starting lineups.
And starting forward, 12th grader, number 4, Eric Marshall.
Some changes from out.
And starting guard, 12th grader, number 14, Mike Sharp.
Oh.
And starting forward, 12th grader, number 40, Chad Knox. The Yellow Jackets are coached by head coach Shannon McCants, Sr. He is assisted by Wayne Jefferson, Greg Collins, John Ford, and Tom Bird. And now, put your hands together for your starting Mount Pleasant Green Knights. Starting guard, sophomore, number 1, Bamir Ali. And your senior guard, number 3, Dion Taylor. And your senior forward, number 12, Brian Miles. And your junior forward, number 35, Doug Ney. And your sophomore center, number 33, Davon Kramer. The Green Knights are coached by head coach Lisa Sullivan. She is assisted by Will Johnson, Sean Dillingham, Anthony Demasio, Mark
I
Palmer,
don't see him on the roster.
Grant Lewis, and
That's never a good sign. That's never a good
officials for
never a
today's
good sign.
event are Tyrone Malcolm, Irvin McGee,
All right, Jason, we set the starting lineups. Couple changes from Mount Pleasant. Backus is not starting. Doug Snay is in the lineup, and along with Brian Miles.
We just noticed that Backus isn't even on the roster anymore, so that might not be good
That's not good news.
for Mount. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that, but he is definitely not in the starting lineup tonight.
Well, we'll look and see if I don't see him on the bench. I don't see a number 10 over there, so I guess there's no DeJohn Backus for Mount Pleasant today. For Newark, they're starting Kenneth Turner. Did not start the other night against Glasgow.
No.
Played well, though. Transfer from Howard.
Yeah, he started the game I went to against AI, and Bird was the 6th man, and they just switched it up at Glasgow. And that's the thing about Newark and Mount. Both these teams play enough people that you will see some changes.
There's a lot of talent on these rosters, so I think starter, not starter, a lot of times doesn't even matter with these two.
No.
So here we go. We're ready to start this game. See if I can see the floor. Thanks. And here we go. It's loud and raucous inside of Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant with the tip. It's Keon Taylor bringing it up. I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, this is going to be a good game, Mike.
Kramer on the outside to start things off. They're going perimeter. Newark's in that 2-3 zone just like we speculated before the game.
Yeah, that's the smartest thing. Kramer with the rebound, and he's fouled.
So Kramer's going to the foul line.
Yeah, I think it was on the floor. The foul was on McCants, his first, team's first.
So loud in here, I'm having a little trouble hearing. So here we go, Mount with the ball with 30 seconds into this big Flight A matchup. There's a turnover. Taylor not ready for that pass. Kenneth Turner takes it in, but he misses the layup. Kramer with the rebound. We're going the other way. Jason, I expect a lot of run and gun.
Yes, both teams ammo.
Doug Snay off the assist from Amir Ali, and it's 2-0 Green Knights.
Yeah, what a great look there by Ali on the fast break. Like you said, both teams are going to run.
Knox follows his own miss, and he puts one in. We're tied up.
Yeah, good offensive rebound. He knew he was missing the shot and went and grabbed it.
Tried it again. Ali trying to find Snay. Ball's off of his hands to Kramer. He takes it up, and he's fouled.
Yeah, that's on Turner, his first, team second here in the early going.
This time Kramer is going to the foul line. There.
And Mike, he is a pretty decent foul shooter for a big man. Shooting at 66.7%.
And he hits the first one. Kramer eyes the second shot. Newark cheerleaders trying to help him along there. And that one rims out. Knief Turner brings it up for the Yellow Jackets. Now over to McCants. McCants is the distributor on this team, that's for sure.
Yeah, he likes to run the point, and he's good at finding the open man.
Turner foul line extended left, back outside to Knox. And McCants will set things up again for the Jackets. It's like a three-guard lineup for Newark with McCants, Turner, and Marshall kind of playing a swing role for them. Turner baseline, around, off the board, and in, and it's 4-3 Yellow Jackets. Mount wasting no time. Ali, scoop shot, no good, but he gets his own rebound. Finds Kramer inside, off the board, no. Marshall with the rebound, and here comes Turner.
Kramer's got a couple good looks in this game, and that's a good sign for Mount Pleasant.
Mike Sharp misses his first three-point attempt. He's got a distinct-looking delivery, Jason, but he's a pretty good shooter.
Yep.
Keon Taylor comes back. He hits one for Mount. We're on the seesaw. It's 5-4 Green Knights.
Yeah, great game so far, Mike. Like you said, we're on the seesaw with the Kramer foul shot, the difference right now.
Brian Miles goes for steal, can't get it. Chaz Knox inside. He goes over Doug Snay for two.
Yeah, it was a great look by McCants there. Like you said, Mike, he's a great distributor of the ball, and he found Knox open underneath. Great pass.
Chaz Knox had a big game the other night against Glasgow. Kind of an underrated player. You don't hear much about him, but he's a good player. Famir Ali, the sophomore transfer, goes inside to Snay. He puts one up off the rim and no. Mike Sharp with the rebound. He goes coast to coast. Tries to pass. It goes off Kramer out of bounds.
And we got 5:02 left here in the first quarter, Mike, so about 3 minutes into this Flight A matchup.
That's been up and down, that's for sure. And Shannon McCants will set things up at midcourt. He's guarded by Keon Taylor. Gives it off to Knox outside. Knox looking to drive. Goes around Kramer and puts it in.
6 early points for Knox here. He's off to a great start for Newark.
Yeah, he just stepped around Kayvon and went in for the two.
Good
Brian Miles
pass.
from three, no. But Doug Snay with the rebound. He finds Ali for another three. That one's no good. Mike Sharp gets this rebound, and here we go the other way. 3-on-1 for Newark. McCants blocked by Doug Snay, and here come the Knights. This time, Keon Taylor takes it in.
A little coast-to-coast action, and it's 8-7 Newark.
A very little chance to catch your breath here if you're the players or the fans or the broadcasters. Mike Sharp open from three. Off the front rim and no good. Famir Ali picks up the loose ball.
Watch it.
He dishes inside, but it's off the backboard, and here comes Newark. 3-on-1. A no-look pass. Knief Turner finds Chaz Knox. And it's 10-7 Jackets.
Great pass there by Turner, like you said, Mike. A great no-look pass. And Knox has got 8 early points.
10-7, 3:40 to go here in the first of this big Flight A matchup. It is jam-packed here at Mount Pleasant.
Not a seat to be had.
Nope. So we're waiting. Roland Bird will be checking in for Newark at the next stoppage, and Najir Hodges will be coming in for Mount Pleasant. If there is a stoppage, we haven't had one yet, except for the foul shots. Intercepted pass. Newark comes up with it. Knief Turner dribbles around. Taylor finds Chaz Knox and one. That field goal is good. Fouls on Doug Snee. Knox will try to complete the three-point play. He puts Newark up 12-7.
And that's 10 points now for him. And Turner with another assist as Turner's finding the big man underneath. And he's actually dominating inside, man. There's no answer for him right now. And Mike, the worst part of his game is the free throw shooting, as we saw the other night at Glasgow. It'd be nice if we could see him sink this one, give him a nice 6-point lead here.
Well, we saw the other night at Newark. Glasgow had a 10-point lead at the end of one, and that ended up a 10-point Newark win. So it's early. It's way early. Mount got plenty of time. Hodges comes in, sinks a three-pointer, and right just like that is 12-10.
That's what he does well, Mike. He's a great three-point shooter.
Nice alley-oop try for Eric Marshall. He misses, gets his own rebound. Knox and Snee fight for the rebound. Snee comes up with it. Here come the Knights with a chance to tie or possibly take the lead.
There's Hodges again.
Ali inside to Snee. He kicks it out to Taylor. He's blocked by Knief Turner. Grabs his own rebound, his own block shot, takes it in for the layup. The basket is good, and he's fouled. Foul on Chaz Knox of Newark.
That's his first, team's third.
Taylor's going to go to the line, try to complete this three-point play. That would give Mount Pleasant the lead again at 13-12.
And a 6-0 run.
If he hits, and he does. Joseph Hodges into the game for the Yellow Jackets. Chaz Knox comes out. You don't want to get him into foul trouble.
Had 7 points for Taylor early, so right now we can see Knox is scoring for Newark and Taylor is scoring for Mount.
Yeah, well, now Knox is on the bench, so they'll have to find some other options.
We saw Hodges. He had a good game before he fouled out the other night against Glasgow.
So Mike Sharp brings it up. McCants on the bench right now for Newark, so Sharp's running the point. Kicks it out to Turner. So they're looking for some openings inside here. Sharp with the ball. He's going to go for three, but that ball's deflected by Hodges. And here come the Green Knights. Ali looking for a pass. Keeps it. Kicks it out to Hodges. Hughes with the three-point attempt. No. Newark with the rebound. Here comes Mike Sharp. Takes it in. No. Hodges with the rebound. He puts it in. It's 14-13 Yellow Jackets.
Mike, he turned garbage into gold on that rebound. Great job there by Hodges running the floor and rewarded for an offensive rebound.
And there's a pass intercepted by Hodges. He finds Turner, goes up, misses the shot. Fight for the rebound goes to Roland Bird. His shot's blocked. Kramer gets the ball, and he's fouled.
That's the 14th foul already on Newark.
1:33 to go here in the first quarter. It's 14-13. Newark, Famir Ali, and Doug Snee leave the game. Tyreek Johnson and Brian Miles on the floor for Mount Pleasant, along with Hodges, Kramer, and I can't find the third one, and Keon Taylor.
Great, Mike, what we predicted so far. Both teams are running, and it's been a high-scoring, energizing, hard-fought first quarter here, and it's 14-13 Newark with 1:33 left. We couldn't ask for a better atmosphere here at Mount Pleasant.
Rami Carter into the game for the Yellow Jackets. So we got 1:25 to go. Mount Pleasant with the ball. They're down one. Hodges up top, finds Taylor. Taylor drives, puts up an 8-footer. It's good. And he's fouled. So fouls on Newark. I believe it says number 1, but there is no number 1. It's got to be number 10. There is a number 1. There's a number 1 who's not on the roster as a number 1, so I don't know who that is.
Taylor's got 10 points for Mount early going here, and they have a 16-14 lead.
So a little confusion over on my part because there's a player not on the Newark roster that is on the floor. So I don't know who number 1 is. Inside, Tyreek Johnson, he's fouled. Newark with their 6th 16 foul on Newark. 2 shots for Tyreek Johnson. 58 seconds go in the first quarter. Newark is almost in the penalty.
Yeah, and we were just talking about how many times Newark went to the foul line this season. Today it's a little reverse as Mount Pleasant's getting there.
Johnson sinks the first one, 17-14 Mountain. They're on a bit of a run here. They trailed 12-7. So they've outscored Newark 10-2.
Yeah, and it's been a good start for them.
Second foul shot's up and good. Famir Ali back into the game for Keon Taylor.
And Mike, early going here, Mountain's hitting their free throws as they are 5 of 6. Newark is 0 for 1.
We mentioned that Mountain only hits them at a 59% clip. The 5 for 6 is more like 88%, so that's a good sign for them. Rami Carter drives, hits a bucket.
I think it rimmed out.
He must not have gone in. Maybe I got to get my eyesight checked.
Yeah, it rimmed out.
He'll go to the line for 2. So Carter, a late entry here in the first quarter. He'll be at the line for 2. First one's up off the rim. Mount Pleasant brings Yashad Butcher into the game.
Yeah, Smith has 2 fouls, so
Doug Snay to the bench. Yeah, you want to get your big guy into foul trouble.
Not with 47 seconds left.
Carter's going to try to cut this to 18-15, and that one is good. Mount Pleasant with 47 seconds to go. My guess is they're not going to hold for 1 here.
No, if they see an open shot, they will take it, especially their 3-point shooters.
Now Kramer's not in the game, so they have they have basically 4 guards out there. And Tyreek Johnson. They go inside to Johnson. He shoots from 15 off the rim, and no. Rebound for Najir Hodges, but he
was on the end line.
Stepped out of bounds. So and here comes Newark, 24 seconds to go.
The chance to
they could tie it here with a
3-pointer.
To pass to Marshall. He stepped on the end line. So Mount will get the ball back with 13. I imagine this time we will see 1 shot. I could be wrong. Ali drives. Kicks it out to Brian Miles, who drains the 3-pointer. 21-15 Mount Pleasant. Newark shot at the buzzer, no good. So at the end of 1, it's 21-16. And we'll be back after our sponsors' messages.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
Brian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today.
So we're back for second quarter action. It's Newark's basketball, 21-15 Mount Pleasant. I'd like to thank the folks here at Mount. Number 1 for Newark is Kajri Turner. So now I don't have to call him number 1 anymore. I can just call him another Turner. There's 2 Turners on the team. But it's good to have his name. There's a steal for Mount Pleasant. Kenyon Fellow in the game. He picks up a steal immediately. Butcher inside. He's too hard with the layup. Chaz Knox is back for Newark, and he's got the ball. Mike Sharp is also back in, as is McCants and Hodges and Kenneth Turner. So 4 of the 5 starters back in for the Yellow Jackets.
And Newark needs to try and get some scoring here. They, like you said, they had a 12-7 lead and only scored 3 points the rest of the way.
Kenneth Turner puts that one up, in and out, and the ball goes off. Chaz Knox, Mount Pleasant ball.
Newark's bringing a little pressure here to try and speed up the game a little bit.
Well, they went 2-3 in the first quarter. Let's see if they stick with the zone or maybe they switch it up a little bit. Right now they're in a press.
Yeah, I think this is a good call.
A man press, it looks like. Ali gets trapped by Sharp and McCants. Pass is nearly picked off. Feller has it into the corner for Butcher. He'll kick it back out. Keon Taylor to Ali. Inside to Kayvon Kramer. Ball stripped by Hodges.
Great defense.
He slows it down, but he hits Sharp. He's blocked by Kramer. Kramer's called for the foul, and Jason, I can see it from here. Mount Pleasant coach Lisa Sullivan not happy with that call.
Yeah, I hear you there. It was a tough call.
So that's Kramer's first foul. Sharp goes to the line for 2. He hasn't scored yet, has he, Mike Sharp?
He has not scored yet, but he goes to the foul line.
Started slow the other night, had a big second half against Glasgow. They really need him to score.
Yeah, he hasn't even had that many shots. He had a couple 3-point attempts early in the game, but
Yeah, he's on the board now. He's got the first free throw up and good.
yeah, this is where Mike can score some points at the foul line because he goes there a lot of times.
And the second one is up and good. 21 for Mount Pleasant, 17 for Newark. 6:45 left, second quarter. Keon Taylor nearly walks in the backcourt, finds Ali up court. Ali's pass back out is stolen by Sharp, and he dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. An unfortunate turn of events there for the Yellow Jackets.
Mike, the last couple of possessions, Newark has forced Mount turnovers, so they picked up their defensive pace here, and Mount's got to be a little more careful with the ball here.
Yeah, you're correct. Two possessions in this quarter, 2 turnovers, nearly another one there. But Hodges bumps into Fellow, and that's going to be a foul. It's going to send Kenyon Fellow to the line because that's 7 fouls on Newark, and they're in the penalty.
Yeah, that's the second on Hodges already. Like we said, he's another good big man to have.
Yeah, you want to be aggressive, but you got to be careful. You don't want to find yourself on the bench for the quarter or the half.
We saw Mount in the first quarter. They shot the free throw well, so let's see if it continues this quarter.
Kenyon Fellow, 6'3", junior forward for the Green Knights. He hits the first one.
Yeah, like you said, Mike, when it's 1-1, you definitely want to make them because that's important at the game.
Ball gets loose, and second free throw is delayed just a few seconds here.
We got 6:27 left in the second quarter here. It's been a great game so far, Mike.
Like I said, Newark needs to find their scoring touch. Seemed to have disappeared. Fellow hits the free throw, and for his troubles, he's going to find a seat on the bench. So they bring in Tyreek Johnson to replace Kenyon Fellow. He did what he was supposed to do out there.
Yeah.
Give him some minutes, and he hit 2 free throws.
Right. Well, we said that was important free throws.
Joseph Hodges gets behind Kayvon Kramer, and he hits the layup. So that took about 2 seconds. 23-19 Mount Pleasant. Little defensive lapse there for Mount. They just weren't looking, and the Jackets found Hodges wide open underneath.
First field goal of the quarter for either team.
Taylor looking inside, kicks it back out to Johnson. So Lisa Sullivan out here barking instructions to the Green Knights. Like you said, over 2 minutes into the quarter and no field goals yet. There's a loose ball. Taylor's got it. Goes inside to Kramer. And there's the field goal for Mount Pleasant. Kayvon Kramer with 2.
His first field goal of the game. He's now got 3 points. And it's 25-19 Mount with the lead here in the second.
Almost a steal. Sharp gets it to McCants. Puts up the 3. No. Rebound for Newark. I believe it was Kenneth Turner.
Yeah, small guy getting the rebound. That's what he does well.
McCants kicks it out to Knox. He drives baseline, and that, I believe, is a goaltending. A late call, but it is called.
Yeah.
That ball is pinned against the backboard by Kramer. It was on its way down. That's definitely a goaltending.
Yeah, I think that was a good call. I thought it was a goaltend. Like you said, whistle was a little late, but they got the right call there. And that's 12 now for Knox.
So that make it 25-21, 5:14 to go here, quarter number 2. And there's another turnover on Mount Pleasant, and here comes Shannon McCants Jr.
That's now three turnovers in this quarter for Mount.
Kenneth Turner inside to Marshall, That ball's up and in. And he'll go to the line, making it 25-23. He's fouled. Fouls on number 5, Niger Hodges.
What a great
His first, team's fourth.
What a great pass there by Turner. That's at least 4 good assists throughout the game for him, as he's been a great distributor early in this game.
Hodges got a piece of the ball on its way up, but he also got a piece of Marshall, and that was the ball went in and the foul was called. He does complete the three-point play, so it's a 1-point game, 25-24. Brian Miles back into the game for Mount Pleasant. He'll replace Tyreek Johnson.
And Miles is their three-point shooter, as we saw him hit that one at the end of the first quarter. And that's what he does well. So let's see if he gets another open look.
Newark with the press. And Hodges does a great job of the cross-court pass. Finds Famir Ali, goes baseline, and he hits the hoop and is harmed. It's 27-24. Referee's trying to calm things down out there. I didn't really notice too much extracurricular activity. It's a little heated. So Famir Ali will go to the line and try to complete this three-point play. Foul is on Eric Marshall of Newark. That's his first.
His first, and Ali will go to the line, and he's got his first basket of the game, so some of Mount scores are starting to get on the board.
So as quick as they were able to cut that to a point, it could be back up to 3 after this free throw.
Actually 4 points.
4, that's what I meant, back up to 4.
As they exchange three-point plays.
That's correct. 28-24. I was a journalism major, so the math was never my strong point.
That's why I'm here.
That's Chaz Knox on the outside. Not exactly where Newark wants him, but he gives it up to Mike Sharp. Misses on the three-point shot. Outlet pass to Famir Ali. Waits for the defense to go by, and he puts it up and in. 30-24. We have a timeout from Newark.
That was a great job by Ali. Let the flyby. He pump faked. The defender went flying by, and Ali laid it in. Great job there by Ali.
It's a 30-second timeout.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Okay, back here at Mount Pleasant High School. 30-24. Green Knights at the 6-point lead. It was down to 1 at 25-24. 4 minutes and 18 seconds ago. Newark with the ball. They need to find their offense. They don't want to get too far behind the Green Knights here.
Yeah, Mount Pleasant, after coming in off the loss, you knew that this game they were going to come out strong, and they have, Mike.
Knocks inside to Turner, but that ball's tipped away. The shot by Sharp is blocked by Kramer. Mount Pleasant misses on the other end. Here comes Sharp the other way. It's run and gun again. Kenneth Turner finds himself wide open, and he's good with the three. Kenneth Turner, the three-pointer. It's 30-27.
Yeah, good job there by Turner. He got open in the corner, and like you said, Mike, great shot. And if you blink, you miss action in this game.
Little head fake there to create some open space for Turner. He waited for the defender to go by, and he was wide open. And that ball rolls off the rim, but we have another foul. Apparently an offensive foul on Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, I believe that was an offensive foul on Mount there.
Let's see who it is. That would be that Najir Hodges with the foul. His second, team fifth. Newark could tie with a three-pointer on this end.
Yeah, it's been we saw him hit a three-pointer last time, so.
Sharp to the bench for Newark. He's been replaced by Roland Bird. Just get him a little rest. His shot's been off a little bit today. Just get him out and let him collect his thoughts. Bird's shot is deflected by Hodges, and here comes Mount the other way. Ali drives. He's looking for a teammate. He's got Kramer down low. Kicks back out to Ali. Up top to Miles. It's going around the perimeter. Keon Taylor goes inside. Oh! Kayvon Kramer follows the miss with a slam.
Yeah, great offensive rebound and a slam there, Mike. And it was, like you said, great ball movement, set it all up.
Mount Pleasant, a great job moving the ball around the perimeter. Taylor drives the baseline. His layup's no good, but Johnny on the spot is Kayvon Kramer. And Chaz Knox answers with 2 down the other end. Now we have a stoppage of play. It's 32-29. We have a delay of game warning against Newark for hitting the ball after it went through the hoop.
Yeah, that's like you said, Mike, it's a warning. Next time it will be a technical foul, so they have to be careful now the rest of the game.
That gives the Jackets a chance to put on kind of a half-court trap. McCants pressuring the ball and almost picked off when that pass to Ali. Miles open in the corner, no good. Marshall with the rebound, and here comes Kenneth Turner to Roland Bird. Bird back out to Turner. He kicks it inside, almost an alley-oop pass, but it's intercepted by Kayvon Kramer to Keon Taylor, and they go coast to coast, 34-29 Mount.
Yeah, and they're pushing a pace on missed rebounds, and like you said, there was a turnover, and they just came right down quickly.
That attempted alley-oop is probably a little bit ill thought out. Here's a steal by Ali. He goes, drives, does not hit the shot. Kramer with 2 rebounds, cannot put it home. Gets a 3rd rebound, no, and the ball goes off of Newark and out of bounds. Kind of frenetic action out here. Kramer could not hit the follow shots.
Yeah, he had about 4 or 5 opportunities, like you said, Mike. He kept on getting the rebound, but he could not put it home. And but luckily it went off of Newark and Mount's ball. They're up 5 points here, 34-29, with 1:34 left in the first.
So Knox goes to the bench. He's replaced by Nick Zegna. Zegna is a junior forward for Mount. Ali shoots up over top of him, no good. And the ball's off of Newark and out of bounds. It will remain with Mount Pleasant. 5-point lead for the Knights.
Lisa Sullivan yelling in the play for Mount Pleasant to run. Like, she's one of the better coaches in the state.
She's outstanding. Has her team in it every year. And the players really respect her. Ali on baseline. He's trapped in no man's land down there. Kicks it all the way out to Miles. It's tough to see that Ali in the corner gets it to Hodges, and they're going to set it up again out top. Ball's tipped. Mount Pleasant retains possession. Ali from the corner, no. And Chaz Knox with the rebound. He's fouled by Brian Miles.
Now Mount had a couple fouls.
That was their last foul to give.
Yeah, they should be all right.
So to be possession for Newark. Not a real smart foul from Miles. He's 80 feet from the basket.
And he came from St. Elizabeth. He was an outstanding player there, and so like you said, he's normally pretty good at it.
So Sullivan goes to the height for this defensive possession. Kenyon Fellow and Tyreek Johnson in down low with Kayvon Kramer. She takes Ali and Hodges out of the game. So if Newark wants to shoot, they're probably going to have to go over top of these guys.
Yeah, it's probably a smart move to get Hodges out there. He's got 2 fouls, and maybe she doesn't want her to pick up the 3rd right before the half.
So steal from Keon Taylor. He's got a step on the defender, and it's up and in, 36-29.
That's 14 points now for Turner. He's having a ball game.
Great defense from Mount Pleasant there. A little bit some lazy passing. Helps them out. Helps out Mount Pleasant. So we're down to 35. A long 3-pointer attempt by Kenneth Turner is no good. And here come the Green Knights. It's that guy Keon Taylor again.
Mount has a 7-point lead. I would probably play for the last shot and take it either 9 or 10 at halftime if you hit a 2 or 3 here. Smart job here by the
we're down to 15, sorry, Jason, down to 15 seconds here. Brian Miles up top finds Kenyon Fellow. He looks, and I think everybody in the gym went, whoa, big fella. Miles drives, and that ball is picked off.
And I believe there was a foul.
I think there's a foul called on that. That'll give Newark some foul shots. Fouls on Miles with 0.8 seconds to go. That'll put Newark into the bonus. So Chaz Knox is going to have an opportunity to cut a point or two off of the Mount Pleasant lead. with less than a second to go on the clock.
Yeah, Mike.
Not a
Miles,
smart foul.
Miles got stripped, and like you said, not a smart foul. And with 0.8 of a second left, Knox will go to the foul line.
First shot up by Knox is in, 36-30. Mount Pleasant can inbound the ball and turn and shoot, but it's going to be a long one unless they don't have anybody back in the backcourt, or up in their front court rather.
Yeah.
Knox with the second shot is up. Also good, 36-31. Fellow from half court off the frame of the backboard. And that's it. That's the first half. Mount Pleasant with a 36-31 lead. We'll be back after these messages on 302 Sports.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings.
And Knox has 16.
Hi, I'm Shannon Colburn, General Manager of Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Bethany Beach.
And I'm Douglas Ruley, Vice President and Chef of Sodell Concepts.
Located on Coastal Highway just north of downtown Bethany Beach, Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar is a landmark restaurant overlooking the beautiful Salt Pond. Some house specialties include fried baby lobster tails, baked oysters, seafood stew, lobster cavatappi, and of course, daily selections of fresh fish and raw oysters.
Knox.
That's Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Bethany Beach.
Come check us out.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammer of Sodell Concepts,
And I'm Jen Myers of Plate Catering.
and we'd love to invite you to check us out for your wedding or next event.
At Plate Catering, it's our mission to make your dream wedding a reality. Expertly taking care of all the food and service details so you don't have to. Our professional team will work with you to create a one-of-a-kind event, whether it be on the beach, farm to table, or at your home. Whatever the venue or occasion, Plate Catering is here to help you make it the best it can be.
Plate Catering from Sodell Concepts, check us out.
All right, welcome back to Mount Pleasant High School. Mike Lang along with Jason Winchell. You're watching 302 Sports presentation of high school basketball. Jason, a very fast-paced first half there for Mount Pleasant and Newark. Up and down action, a lot of turnovers, a lot of running and gunning, a lot of layups. So give us a little Keon Taylor on fire for Mount Pleasant. Why don't you give us some statistics there?
Yeah, Taylor had 14 for Mount, 6 field goals, and 2 foul shots. He was 2 for 2 from the line. So he had 14. Kramer had 5, including that monster dunk on the rebound. And then Ali had 5. Hodges hit a three-pointer coming in the first quarter. And Miles hit that three-pointer at the end of the first quarter, which helped extend their lead. For Newark, it's been number 40, Knox. He's been on fire. He scored 16 points. And Knox is... also been big on the offensive glass for Newark. And Turner has been setting up. He's got 6 early assists, a lot of them good. We talked about Sharp. He only had 2 points on the two free throws. We saw the other night against Glasgow. He really lit it up in the second half. You got any score updates for us, Mike?
I don't have any just yet. We're going to look here in a second. We need some just to talk about Newark for a bit. They're going to need Mike Sharp to pick up his offense. Did he score at all in that half?
Mike Sharp had the 2 free throws, so he had 2 points. And like we said the other night at Glasgow, he had 19 points in the second half. I saw him also against AI where he kind of dominated in the second half. He seems to be a second half type player. I expect him to light it up in the second half.
Well, just checking Twitter here. If you're looking for the score of this game, it's all over. But I'm not seeing too many scores from other games on here. I was looking for maybe the Archmere Conrad girls score, and a couple others. Concord and William Penn boys are also playing. So if you're watching and you know the scores of those games, let us know what's going on. So for Mount Pleasant, you notice Taylor had the 14. They had some contributions from Brian Miles, and also from Najir Hodges.
They both hit three-pointers. I thought the Miles 3 was awesome for right at the end of the first quarter. It gave him a little momentum. And Ali had 5 all in the second quarter. Kramer had the put-back dunk. And for Newark, it was, like I said, Knox had 16. And then Turner had 5 points. But Turner was big passing the ball. He had 6 good assists that I remember in that first half to set Knox up. So Knox was a beneficial, some nice passes there from Turner. But like we said, they really need to get Sharp going here in the fourth quarter or in the second half, because that's he's a difference maker for Newark. He's one of their better players. He's a scorer, and he'll try and get everything going.
Fairly clean. I mean, a lot of turnovers, but not a lot of fouls. Both teams to finish in the penalty. So is this kind of what you expected today? A little fast-paced, running and gunning. That's kind of what we thought we would see.
Yeah, we were talking about fouls, and there wasn't many, but that one at the end of the first half hurt Mount Pleasant. Miles had the ball stolen and fouled 90 feet from the basket with 0.8 of a second left, and Newark went to the line and made 2 to cut the halftime lead to 5 instead of 7. It was a big turning point, I think. And Miles, he'll come out in the second half and try and redeem himself. And like we said, he's a good three-point shooter. That's his job. He came over from St. Elizabeth's, where he was a starter for St. Elizabeth's. So he's a good player, and I think Mount will be all right. I know he was upset with himself out there at the end of the half.
So Jason, one thing I was doing some a little bit of preparation for the game, right? We're going to do a little bit of preparation.
You paying us? I understand.
Yeah, there's pennies from heaven falling over here in Mount Pleasant. Quarters from heaven in Mount Pleasant. This is awesome. Now we talked about Mount Pleasant and all the talent they have on that team and how deep they go. You know, when you have all that talent, everybody expects you to win, but it's not always easy to get everybody to play together. And I think Lisa Sullivan and her staff have done a great job. They've taken a lot of people, new players that come into the program this year, and getting them to accept roles that maybe they didn't play in their previous schools, and really getting them to play together. And she's done a great job. I think you mentioned during the second quarter with the caliber coach she is.
She's just one outstanding coach, Mike, and Mount is lucky to have her. Like you said, all the players respect her, and to lose 8 seniors and have your team at 14-2 this in the season is unbelievable. Like we said, they now have the hardest part of their schedule. They got Newark today, Sally's on Saturday, William Penn Tuesday, and AI next Thursday.
And they're done.
And then state tournament is not until
they won't play till March 3rd.
Because they'll have a bye in the opening round because they're going to be one of the top seeds. So we'll see how if that hurts them at all, because sometimes when you practice against yourself, I noticed though on their schedule they have a scrimmage against Ferris late in February, and I think that's a smart move by Coach Sullivan to get a scrimmage, get away from just practicing and go and practice against a Ferris team that will give them some.
And they probably will be playing if they win this game, they'll likely be in the Blue Hen championship game. Likely against, I would imagine, St. George's or Hodgson.
Yeah, both are undefeated in Flight B, St. George's and Hodgson. So when they play, that game will determine the Flight B. Like we said, this one's determined the Flight A. Though Mount does have 2 tough Flight A games next week, and Newark's got Apo next week. So I don't want to say it's over, whoever wins this team, but they're in the driver's seat.
So for Newark, I mentioned before the game we were talking about Tyreek Booker. He signed to play football at Delaware State. He's a big dude, about 6'7". He weighs about 280 pounds. Has not played yet today, but Kramer really has not done too much damage for Mount Pleasant. I thought they would need Chaz Knox and Booker both to offset Kramer, but it really has not hurt Newark. The game's been played largely on the perimeter. A lot of passing, a lot of shots, and a lot of transition layups. So what do you think Newark needs in the second half? Obviously, Mike Sharp needs to crank up his offense a little bit.
Yeah, I think for Newark to be successful in the second half, Sharp needs to get it going. I think they still want to get Knox involved inside because Kramer hasn't been able to stop him in there. And he had, like we said, 16 first half points for Knox. And so that kind of offset Sharp not having a great half for Newark. So they want to keep him going, and it was a good first half for Knox. Look for him to continue going in the second half. And I think Turner sets everything up. Like I said, he was awesome, the playmaker in the first half.
Look who's in the house. It's Dr. Dan Gladnick from Ursuline Academy.
And I think we would like to take a commercial break here, and we got a minute before the second half starts. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer of Sodell Concepts,
And I'm Jen Myers at Plate Catering.
and we'd love to invite you to check us out for your wedding or next event.
At Plate Catering, it's our mission to make your dream wedding a reality, expertly taking care of all the food and service details so you don't have to. Our professional team will work with you to create a one-of-a-kind event, whether it be on the beach, farm to table, or at your home. Whatever the venue or occasion, Plate Catering is here to help you make it the best it can be.
Plate Catering from Sodell Concepts. Check us out.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant High School, where you're watching high school basketball presented by 302 Sports. Mike Lang along with Jason Winchell and a cast of hundreds here at the gym in Mount Pleasant, along with our leader, Nick Halliday. Second half is underway. Mount Pleasant with the ball and a 5-point lead. We'll see if they can get Kramer a little more involved to set the teams. It's Ali, Taylor, Brian Miles, Doug Snay, and Kayvon Kramer on there. Ali tries to find Kramer inside, goes for the dunk. No, he's rejected, but a foul. I believe it's going to be on Eric Marshall. Number 4 it is. His second. Obviously the team's first. We just started. Kramer at the line. He'll be shooting 2. He had 5 first half points for Mount Pleasant, including that follow-up dunk.
Yeah, that spectacular follow-up dunk. He's 1 for 2 from the foul line today.
He's a pretty good shooter, and I say that he misses foul shot number 1. I'm just going to not say anything this time. So how about those pink shoes?
Yeah, the shoes are exciting.
Everybody knows where Kayvon is. He's always got the pink sneakers on. That one also up and no good. Marshall with the rebound. And moving from left to right, here come the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, Kramer is now 1 for 4 in the game, and like you said, he's normally a good foul shooter. So
for Newark, we got Kniff Turner, Shannon McCants, Mike Sharp, Chaz Knox, and Eric Marshall in the starting lineup. There's a shot by McCants, misses. Mount runs it out, and layup is good. I didn't see who scored it.
it was Taylor.
I missed it because there was somebody right in front of the scorer's table.
Taylor went coast to coast again, Mike, for his 16th point.
Chaz Knox tries to pass or shoot on the baseline. Not sure what. He loses the ball, but he's fouled from behind.
I think the ref ruled a pass there. I believe it's going to be their ball.
It's not a shot, but the foul's on Doug Snay. That's his 3rd.
Team's first.
Snay got the start today and picked up 2 first quarter fouls. Chaz Knox with the ball, kicks it back out. Shannon McCants will start things up. McCants inside to Marshall, up against Kramer. No, Kramer with the rebound. And here comes Mount. Outlet pass from Taylor to Ali. Ali around. Marshall up and in, a scoop shot. 40-31 Mount Pleasant. Nice play. Fabio Ali.
Yeah, great find by Taylor there to find Ali, and a great finish from Ali.
So the deficit is now 9 for the Jackets. Knox takes that ball up, or maybe it's Sharp that took the ball up. It was tied up, jump ball was called, and that will be Newark basketball.
Yeah, 6:24 left here in the 3rd quarter, and we've already had a tie up. It's 40-31 Mount Pleasant. So they scored 4 quick second half points.
This is Kajri Turner, number 1, as I was told in the first half. Inside Hodges, rejected by Kramer. Kniff Turner goes, 2 Turners out there. Kniff Turner goes for the save, steps on the end line, and it'll be Mount Pleasant basketball. And they're not wasting any time. Here comes Keon Taylor.
Yeah, good job there by Kramer, making sure they didn't score there. Good block.
Taylor sees a lane. Sorry, Jason. Sees a lane. He's up for the layup. But Joseph Hodges sends that into the second row. It'll be Mount Pleasant basketball. 5:59 to go. 40-31 Green Knights. Alley-oop off the inbound. Kramer had it and lost it. That would have been spectacular. And in transition, Kenneth Turner goes the other way, and he puts it on for Newark.
Yeah, like you said, Mike, it would have been a spectacular play, but in the end, it's 2 points for Newark.
Taylor down low for Ali on the baseline left. Drives the line and stepped on the end line out of bounds. Newark basketball.
Yeah, Newark's trying to cut into this lead here. Mount Pleasant, since the early first quarter, it's been Mount with the lead most of the game.
Kramer with another block. This one off Hodges. He picked a long pass up from Turner, and that's a double dribble.
Yeah, that was.
I don't think he even realized he did it.
No, he didn't realize he did it, and it was an obvious call for everyone here.
So right in front of us, Doug Snee is going to bring the ball in for the Green Knights. Brian Miles now in the game for Mount Pleasant. There's a steal for Newark. Sharp takes it coast to coast. The basket is good. What do we have? I believe a double dribble.
Yeah, it was a double dribble, Mike. And like you said, Sharp took it in. Would have been a layup, but he double dribbled.
Those unforced errors, they'll hurt you.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to get back in the game.
Miles from the baseline for three. It rolls around and in. Brian Miles gives Mount Pleasant a 10-point lead.
Yeah, we did talk about at the beginning of the half, Miles was good three-point shooter, and he made up for his foul.
Kramer with the rebound, and here we go the other way. A long-distance pass. Brian Miles with the short pass to Doug Snee. He drops it in. And we have a timeout. Newark, they got to stop the bleeding. And 4:41 to go here in the third. 45-33 Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, we're going, Mike. It was a good run here by Mount Pleasant to start the second half. They're running, and we said Newark was made a mistake there, Sharp. But it's a good start of the half by Mount Pleasant. It's exactly what Sullivan wants, and Newark needs to regroup. We saw the other night a 12-point deficit for Newark. They can make it up quickly. They had the talent.
Well, they were down 10 to Glasgow after one quarter the other day. They really owned that second half against the Dragons. So far, though, in this quarter, haven't seen it, but like you said, there's still almost 13 minutes of basketball to go here, and 12 points is not an insurmountable deficit for Newark. They got a lot of guys who can score. They just need them to start scoring.
Yeah, they need Sharp to step up here, like we said at the beginning of the half. Maybe look to get him involved off a screen or just something to get him going.
So Mount's back. Looks like they're in a 2-3 zone, packing the inside. Newark has not been shooting all that well. They're going to force Newark to go up and around them. And Sharp goes inside, drives to Hodges. He goes around Kramer, but the ball doesn't go in, and Kayvon with the rebound. And here comes Mountain. They're going to 100 miles an hour. Keon Taylor to Ali, and a little broken play there. They're going to start over again. And it's turned over. Here comes Shannon McCants. He's fouled. Either Taylor or Ali got him. It's going to be on Keon Taylor. Coach Sullivan's not happy. Just a lazy reach-in foul there.
Yeah, and I can see why Sullivan's not happy. It was far away from the basket. In a close game, that could come back and haunt them.
Well, I think what you're looking at is they were frustrated on the turnover, and they're trying to get the ball back. And unfortunately for them, Taylor was called for his first foul. Here comes Newark. McCants kicks it out to Knox. Knox pushes off, but no call. Here's Kajri Turner with the runner. No, knocks up and tips it in. That was Chaz Knox with that basket. In traffic inside, he just gets his hands on it and pushes it in.
He's had 18 points now, Mike. He's continued his strong play.
I think the referees let a push go there, but hey, that happens. Keon Taylor takes a pass inside, backdoor, and another bucket for him. And here comes Newark.
Yeah, with the lead, Mount just wants to answer every time Newark
Here goes
scores.
McCants, stops, kicks it out to Turner. Bucket's no good. Knox can't get the rebound. Kramer's got it. And here comes Hodges. He's running up. And he'll go 1-on-4, but the 4-1, although Mount Pleasant got the rebound. Ali wide open outside, but Coach Sullivan told him to kick it out, slow down.
Yeah, you got a 12-point lead. No rush.
So a rare chance to breathe during this game. It's been up and down. Taylor out to Ali. This time he does put up baseline three out. Rolls around. It was halfway down. But Taylor gets the rebound under the basket. He puts up no good on the rebound and a foul on Mount Pleasant. It's on Kayvon Kramer with a push.
I believe it was on Taylor, Mike.
It was on Keon Taylor. I thought he said 3-3, but it was just 1-3.
And it's his second, and the
So that's
team's third.
2 on Keon Taylor. Nick Zegda into the game, and Joseph Hodges for, Rami Carter in for Newark. 2:25 to go, 47-35 Mount Pleasant. Newark's offense has been missing in action in this quarter.
Yeah, they.
Oh, and that's a rebound by Hodges, I believe. And he gets rolled up by Nick Zegna. No intent to foul there by Zegna. It was just the contact on the floor. And Hodges, he's running okay on that leg. He's fine.
Newark has been struggling from the field this half, Mike. They can't seem to buy a shot here early in the second half, and like you said, they needed to get those shots to start falling if they want to make a run in this game.
Hodges and McCants to the bench for the Yellow Jackets. They bring in Eric Marshall, and Joseph Hodges is back in. And Mount Pleasant content to run some clock here. They didn't do for the first 2.5 quarters, but with a 12-point lead, 2 minutes to go in the third, they're happy to just to let it go. Oh! Alley-oop!
That was awesome!
Oh, Kayvon Kramer, the left hand, one hand, slam! 49-35 Mount. The students jump up for Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, that was a nice setup. And
there's unfortunately an air ball for Newark. And we're going the other way.
Yeah, I believe that is a jump ball, alternate possession, gives it to Mount. Mount's up 14. The crowd's into it after that great follow by Kramer.
Kramer got way up in the air to get that ball in his left hand and brought it right down. Unbelievable play for Kayvon Kramer. This time Ali's trapped on the baseline. And timeout for Mount Pleasant. 1:18 to go, 49-35. We're going to take a look at the replay of this alley-oop. Oh. Instant. We're going to see who got the pass. Was that Taylor, I believe? I believe that was Keon Taylor with the assist on that spectacular assist.
Yeah, that was.
It was a little too high, but it made it even better alley-oop because Kramer had to go up higher to get it.
Yeah.
Those pink sneakers.
It was great grab and get, but like you said, a great pass by Turner, got it up there, and like you said, Kramer can get anything down, and they're up 14 and with the ball.
Just an unbelievable alley-oop. That's 2 dunks tonight for Kramer, but that by far was better than the first one.
Yeah, he's got 7 points. He's got 2 dunks. 4 of his 7 points have come on spectacular dunks.
All right, we're back to live action now. Mount Pleasant with the 14-point lead and the ball. Tyreek Johnson, and he's got the ball. Famir Ali's played this entire half. He's a good floor general out there, Ali. Inside to Kramer from Tyreek Johnson. Kayvon Kramer with the layup. It's 51-35.
Yeah, good job there by Kramer.
And there's a pass inside, tipped out of bounds by Mount Pleasant. It'll stay with Newark. 46.7 to go. Doug Snay back into the game for Mount Pleasant. And he's going to give Hodges a rest. Chaz Knox checks in for the Yellow Jackets. And that means Eric Marshall will take a seat. Inbound underneath the Yellow Jackets bucket out to Sharp. Sharp to Kenneth Turner. He's looking at a long three, just a bit short. Johnson gets it, and here we go. Mount Pleasant's running again. Keon Taylor with nobody there. Dishes unselfishly to Kayvon Kramer, and down it goes again. Another dunk for Kayvon Kramer.
And Taylor's doing it all, not only with his scoring, but great passes to set up Kramer here in the second half.
Taylor had 2 easy points there, and he just dished it off to Kramer. Gave Kramer the easy 2. Chaz Knox shot no good. Mount Pleasant, they got 8 seconds to go, and here they come. They don't need 8 seconds. They need like 2 seconds, Jason. Yeah. Doug Snay puts it in. Doug Snay puts it in at 55-35. And Newark calls a timeout with 2.2 seconds to go here in the third quarter. They're down 20.
Yeah, Mike.
And we'll be back after this message.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
Back in Mount Pleasant High School, Mike Lang and Jason Winchell. High school basketball brought to you by 302 Sports. Mount Pleasant has really had a dominating third quarter, and they now lead by 20.
Yeah, Mike, it's Newark's only got 4 points this quarter.
And about a 60-foot shot there by Newark off the backboard. We go to the fourth quarter, 55-35, Mount Pleasant. And we're going to stay here. Nope, and we'll be back after this commercial break.
19-4 that quarter.
And began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today.
All right, now we're back in Mount Pleasant. 8 minutes to go. Mount Pleasant firmly in control, 55-35. In this battle of 1 versus 2 or 1 versus 3, depending on where you get your rankings from. At the 19-4 third quarter for Mount Pleasant. Jason, who did the damage in that quarter?
Kramer had 6, Taylor had 4, Smith had 4. Miles hit that three-pointer too. We said that look for him for some sweet revenge, and he was able to hit a three-pointer, and like you said, at 19-4.
And speaking of Brian Miles, he's coming back in. Newark, just 3 seconds into the fourth. Player just dribbled across the midcourt line, and then just dribbled back across. Another turnover, and Newark's got to be careful. I know they're down 20, but you just can't lose your focus. They gotta keep fighting here.
I know they want to score points quickly, but like you said, you can't lose your focus. That was a bad turnover. You can't have a backcourt.
I mean, he didn't have a defender within 12 feet of him. He just wasn't. There's no core awareness on that, unfortunately, for Newark. It's a bad third quarter for them. You know, they made the trip north up here to Penny Hill. A competitive first half, but that third quarter was about as one-sided as it could get. And Famir Ali, he's been outstanding today. Finds Hodges.
I don't think Mount will be in a hurry this quarter, Mike, with the 20-point lead.
You can see the frustration getting to the Newark coaching staff as well, but, you know, it's one game. So here's Ali driving baseline. He's done that all day, and a foul on Kajri Turner from Newark. just their third of the second half, so it'll be a possession under the basket.
Yeah, Mike, like we see on this possession, Mount's in no hurry. They're going to kill clock up 20 points.
Well, we said that, and then Tyreek Johnson takes a shot. Kajri Turner with the rebound, and here comes Newark. They need points, and they need them fast. A no-look pass from Kajri Turner to Joseph Hodges. Beautiful layup for the Jackets. 55-37. You know, Jason, we talked about Mount Pleasant's deep bench, and here's two more guys in front of us waiting to check in. Well, Keon Taylor's one of them. He's been in the game the whole day. And Kramer's coming back. When you take those two guys out, you don't lose too much. That's amazing. Doug Snay with the rebound. He's back up, and it's good. 2 points for Doug Snay, and here comes Kenneth Turner for Newark. 57-37 Mount Pleasant. There's a foul on Brian Miles, a bump along the sideline there. So for Miles, that is his third foul. Fourth on Mount Pleasant. Kramer and Taylor back in the game. Mike Sharp returns for Newark. He'll replace Shannon McCants Jr. So Mount Pleasant looking good today, especially in that third quarter. Here's a three-point attempt for Newark. No. Hodges with the rebound, and here come the Green Knights. Keon Taylor's had an outstanding day. He's got the ball. He's being guarded by Mike Sharp. Finds a lane to the hoop and lays it in. There's the Olay defense on that one. 59-37 Mount Pleasant. Kajri Turner for three, and that ball misses. Kayvon Kramer with the rebound. Here comes Mount Taylor to the corner to Ali. Passes on the open three-pointer, and he'll just run some clock. And he loves that baseline, and there he goes, blocked by Joseph Hodges. Hodges gets the pass on the other end to score, and it's 59-39, 5:13 to go. Press for the Jackets. But Mount Pleasant breaks that easily. As I say that, a steal for Kajri Turner, but he's blocked by Taylor. Hodges is blocked by Taylor, but Hodges gets the rebound.
Hodges has got all 6 points for Newark this quarter.
How about Taylor? He had 2 blocks on that. So he's playing offense and defense, and here's a foul on Newark. Najir Hodges on the line for Mount Pleasant. He'll be shooting 2, makes the first one. Joe Hurley. 60 for Mount Pleasant, 41 for Newark. He misses the second one. Kenneth Turner with the rebound. Long pass to Chaz Knox. He's had a quiet second half. He dishes to Kajri Turner. That shot is off. Rebound by Hodges, and Kramer's out ahead of the pack. Goes for the dunk. He's grabbed by Kenneth Turner, and he'll go to the line for 2. So while we were watching the game here, we just got a notification here that something that is of interest to high schoolers here in Delaware. Last year, remember that terrible, tragic car accident in Middletown involving the Salesianum students and a Padua student. And just found out that I believe the young man's name is John Kirsch, has been found not guilty of vehicular homicide. I don't know about his other charges, but the most serious one, the vehicular homicide charge, he has been acquitted. So that's certainly good news for him, but it's still it's just a bad situation all around. Let's we'll get back to basketball here. Kramer hits that free throw, 62-41.
Yeah, good job there by Kramer. He had missed his last 2 before that.
Roland Bird with a nice reverse, but just can't get it to go. Kramer ahead of everybody. Tries to dunk, misses. Doug Snake picks up the garbage and says, Kayvon, let me show you how it's done.
Yeah.
64-41.
It's all Mount here in the second half.
And there's a mile-long three-pointer, no good. Chaz Knox with the rebound. He's blocked by Kramer. He's had a big day.
Mike, with 4 minutes left, I don't know about that shot selection there by Turner.
He had to be 30 feet from the hoop. Keon Taylor with the bucket. Another one for Taylor. And Mount is just blowing this wide open.
Mount's running them out of Mount here.
Here's Mike Sharp underneath. He's blocked by Doug Snay, but if that's on Snay, it'll be his fourth. So 4 fouls on Doug Snay, but I think Kayvon just took off a little too far from the hoop on that one.
Yeah.
Right at the front of the rim. And Doug Snay said, hey, buddy, I'll show you how that's done.
Mike Sharp's at the free throw line, and we talked about how potent scorer he is. He's got 2 points on free throws. He has not made a shot from the field tonight. Great job by the Mount defense focusing on him today.
There's one free throw there for Newark. Keon Taylor's just finding all kinds of room. That goes under the hoop. It goes in from the bottom. That is rebounded by Newark. Mike Sharp takes it to the length of the floor, but Newark missed 3 short shots on that. There's another alley. Oh! Famir Ali with unbelievable court vision sees Kayvon Kramer under the hoop. An outstanding alley-oop for Newark.
And there's another deep 3 from
Jeff Turner takes another one from about 30 feet. And we have a timeout, Newark. Unbelievable pass by Famir Ali.
Yeah, they've set up that alley-oop. Let's go to the replay of that alley-oop. Ali set up Kramer with a monster alley-oop pass. And it's 68-42 here. Mount Pleasant over Newark.
Just unbelievable look by Ali to find him on that one. And here's the replay.
Yeah, it was a great find. As we see Ali bringing the ball down, he's going to feed it right to Kramer.
Just a great look from Famir Ali. Just checking. I don't have any other scores to pass along, or I would, but St. George's is playing at Howard today.
Yeah, and Howard like we said, Howard had a big win against AI on Tuesday night.
So that has some Flight B implications.
Yes.
But no score update. So unbelievable. Mount Pleasant's just taking this one, and they've owned the second half here.
Yeah, Turner's been big, and Kramer's had a big second half for Mount. Joseph
Hodges drives in the middle. He dishes to Tyreek Booker finally into the game, but he's blocked. A lot of blocks today for Mount Pleasant. And there is that guy again, Keon Taylor. In traffic, he hits the layup.
That's 24 points now for Turner. And he's had a big game. Probably one of our player in the games.
There's a rebound off the missed shot by Rami Carter. Kajri Turner from the top of the key, no. It's tipped up, Roland Bird gets it. So Newark's getting the chances here, but just can't convert. Kramer with another block.
Yeah, that's
off of his hands, out of bounds.
That's at least 5 blocks now for Kramer. He's had a great
And he might be done for the day. As Kenyon Fellow goes into the game, Kayvon Kramer finds a seat on the bench, and a big hug for his coach, Lisa Sullivan.
Yeah.
That's a great scene right there. And here comes Mount. Doesn't matter who they have on the floor. Famir Ali just goes over, around, and through the Yellow Jackets defenders. That's one happy young man right there, Kayvon Kramer. Finally, a teardrop for Newark. I believe it was Hodges. I wasn't totally sure who got that.
It was Carter.
Carter, number 10. And Lisa Sullivan's going to empty her bench with under 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's a 28-point lead for Mount at 72-44. And Sullivan's going to call the timeout.
So coming into the game is number 21, Yashad Butcher. 32, Isaiah McCready. And number 2, who's not even on the roster. They have two guys without numbers, so maybe it's either Nair or Small. It's not Tim Pittman. It's probably Nair Small.
Yeah, they added a couple players to the roster recently, so we did not have numbers for them.
So, Jason, I think after today, we know who the number one team is, at least in Flight A. Mount Pleasant rebounded well off of their loss to Hodgson the other night.
Yeah, you knew they were. You knew this was the big game. They're both undefeated in Flight A. Like we said, this is probably for the Flight A title. It was a real important game, and Mount came out and they executed well from the beginning.
Yeah, it's been a good game for Mount Pleasant, no doubt. They'll be back here on Saturday. They have Salesianum coming in. Here's a steal for Kajri Turner. He takes it up and lays it in. So Salesianum will be here on Saturday at 1 o'clock. That's a big game for Mount.
Yeah.
Newark is home against Appoquinimink on Tuesday at 5:15. They're going to try to rebound, but Miles, Kale, and Appo can be dangerous.
Yeah, Miles, Kale, and Appo's coming off a loss to Salesianum the other night.
Rebound, Booker. He's going to send it the length of the court to Turner. Kajri Turner, he lays one in.
Yeah,
so Newark put up a few points there at the end.
Yeah, both layups by Turner.
Another steal for Newark. Kajri Turner for three. It's going to be short. Out of bounds, stays with Newark. Ronald Powell into the game for Mount Pleasant. He'll replace Brian Miles. And we had a whistle there as the inbounds pass was thrown.
Yeah.
So Lisa Sullivan feeling the love from her players.
Yeah. It was, before, last time out when she took everyone up, they had a 28-point lead. Newark's cut it to 24, but still, that's not what I expected today in this Flight A battle.
Certainly not. There's a turnaround by Booker. No good. He'll go to the line for two. 1 minute left in this game. Fouls on 32. Isaiah McCready.
I think he just wanted to get in the scorebook there, Mike, pick up a foul.
Nobody wants to go home with zeros next to the name. Tyreek Booker, we've not mentioned he just signed to play football at Delaware State.
Yes, that's a big signing for Delaware State.
But he's going to finish up the basketball season here for Newark.
That will help Delaware State in football tremendously to get Booker. He was a great player here at Newark High School. As Mike was saying, yesterday was signing day, and we had a lot of big signings from the 302 area code.
So he missed both free throws. Carter with the rebound, and he sinks a three-pointer that I think is bringing rain. But it went in. That's what counts. 72-51. We're in the final minute. McCready with a shot, and that's good. And they're going nuts here at Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, McCready.
Isaiah McCready with the big jumper right there. And a steal by Powell, and here comes Mount the other way. These are the guys that don't get a chance to play all the time, so they're not going to run the clock out.
Now you're in the game, you might as well try and score.
And we have a foul on Nair Small with 21.8 to go. And it's all over except the last ticking of the clock.
It's a great second half here by Mount Pleasant, and they blew open a close game.
So, Jason, we've been informed that we're going to have Keon Taylor on with us after the game.
Yeah, he would be my player of the game, Mike, with 24 big points. Like you said, he played defense, he rebounded the ball, and he'll be taking my spot here shortly.
There's a foul on Newark. Neither team in the Mount Pleasant's in penalty, but Newark is not in penalty, so that'll be a possession for Mount Pleasant. A lot of happy people here at Mount Pleasant. They're going to improve to 15-2. 4 games in the next, 3 more games. 3 games in the next 7 days, and they're done.
Yeah, they're done. Like we said, by the early February, they're done. And
but they now have, there's a bucket for Kenyon Fellow. They looks like they're going to be playing in that Flight A championship game. And there's a no good. So the game is final, 76-51, Mount Pleasant over Newark. Our player of the game is, no? We're going to do that. So we have a final here at Newark.
Yeah, it's 76 to 51 here. Mike stepped out for a second, but it was 76-51. Like we said, Turner had 24 points there for Mount Pleasant, and he was a big job there by Turner. He had 24 points, and like Mike said, he played some great defense, and it was a good showing here for Turner, and a good showing for Mount Pleasant. We weren't expecting.
So a big win here in front of a packed house at Mount Pleasant as we slide our production facilities to the left. All right, let's welcome in Keon Taylor. He's our player of the game. He's brought to you by Brian's Loans. Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. For the loan that fits you best, visit briansloans.com. Keon Taylor, welcome to 302 Sports. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell. An outstanding game for Mount Pleasant. Coming off that loss against Hodson the other day. You know, what did your coaches say? What did your teammates say? Or how did you approach this game against a very good Newark team?
Well, we weren't really worried about it. We weren't really worried about the Hodson loss because it's our first in-state loss. So we just know we had to come out strong. So we took it out on them.
So you had 10 in the first quarter, finished with 24. It looks like you had a lot of open lanes. What was working for you today as individual? What was working for you?
Just them like gambling, so I could just attack. And my coach told me to be aggressive.
So Kayvon Kramer had a couple of highlight reel plays out there. Yeah. I don't know if we have them up here for you to look at, but we're going to take a look at his. He had a couple alley-oops. Just talk about, as somebody out there, if you look at me, I'm never going to alley-oop a ball, not on that end at least. What's that like to be a part of that?
It's the best. Like, he always gets the crowd into it, and that's what we feed off of.
Well, here's one here. I'm not sure which one we're looking at. There were a couple of them. Keon, just tell us what's going on here.
I was attacking, and I see he was pointing up, and I just threw it up, and I knew he was going to go get it.
That's right. You had the assist on the one, and Ali had the other one. So you have just 3 games left in the regular season. You get Appo on, Salesianum on Saturday. Mm-hmm. We don't want to look. I think Newark's got Appo next. You have Salesianum Saturday. Talk about Salesianum and what do you guys got to do for that? Coming in. They're coming in here.
We have to get that win for Famir, because he transferred from there. We have to get it for him.
So three games left in the regular season and a long layoff before the tournament starts. Does that help you, hurt you? That's a long layoff for you guys.
It's going to help us. It's going to prepare us. It's going to prepare us for the whole tournament.
All right, Keon, great game today. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
And good luck the rest of the season. I'm sure we'll see you down the line.
Okay.
Thanks, Keon. Thanks, Keon. Thanks, Keon. Good game, man. Yes.
All right, everybody. So we do a upcoming schedule. Nick, what are we doing next? Tuesday we have William Penn, Mount Pleasant back on 302 Sports at William Penn, I believe. And that is going to be Tuesday, probably a 5:15 start. We have schedules all over the place. I should know this by now. And until then, thanks for watching today. We'd like to thank, do you want to read the sponsors or? No? Great. Well, be sure to tune in on Tuesday. Thanks for watching today. Mount Pleasant 76, Newark 51. Jason Winchell and Mike Lang. Thanks for joining us on 302 Sports.
I always get the sweaty headset afterwards.
Yeah, he was dripping all over it.